Hey fire signs, thank you for tuning in to this reading. Let's see what the next 30 days has in store for you guys. Just to give you a rundown on how this reading is going to go, I'm going to use the tarot cards to get some and reading on like what the current energy is for you guys, and then we'll use the some oracle cards to see what kind of karmic energy is around you for the next 30 days, some changes in your love life, what self-care you need to prioritize in these next 30 days, and then we'll end off the reading with a angel message or angel number message. So let's go ahead and see what the current energy is with the tarot. So for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what is the current energy for my fire signs? Let's see. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Let's see. So y'all might be experiencing a period of financial abundance, or maybe something just good recently happened in terms of your finances, like a new job that pays you better, your business is booming, something along those lines. But we'll get further confirmation with more cards. We got the Strength card in reverse. So confirmation that if you were a Leo, this is definitely your reading. What is the current energy for my fire signs? We've got the Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Get one more. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Back of the deck is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you guys might be holding on to some money right now, maybe trying to build a savings. But let's see. Ten of Pentacles, Strength, reverse. Yeah, I really feel like you guys might be in a space of like, you are finally getting across to like getting some sort of stability in terms of your finances, and maybe like this is kind of like a relief to you because you've been in a period of like insecurity, some sort of like fear, fright, like normally when like the Strength card shows up, you know, and it's in the upright, it's asking you to like use your strength, and not necessarily like your physical strength, like more like show some compassion in some place, or show some like show that, you know, like when you're acting from a space of being you know, some like from a place of like love. It's like more of it takes more courage to act from a place of love and compassion versus just acting from a place of anger or your insecurities in this instance. So maybe now it's kind of like, maybe that's what has happened is like Spirit is kind of asking you like, hey, here's this opportunity. We need you to act in a way that you know is more true to who you are. And we've got that Three of Wands, which really just makes me feel like are you not really like celebrating like where you are at in this moment of time? Because you know, the Three of Wands is like, oh, you've accomplished things, but now you're like, oh, I'm going to set my sights so much higher. Like, okay, yeah, I've gotten that done, but I'm going to go ahead and look at what can I accomplish next. I really feel like you guys should take a moment to like reflect on what you've already accomplished and you know, celebrate yourself for those things. Not to say that, you know, don't make plans for your future, but make sure that in that future planning, you're still, you know, celebrating what you already have accomplished thus far. Especially because we've got that Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because it's like, in the book it says, when reversed, this card forecasts a delay in your plans. This might leave you feeling frustrated and confused about why your ideas have yet to manifest into physical reality. Practice patience and clear communication when using the powers of the universe. In an attempt to manifest your wishes, ensure your energy is cleansed and that you are focusing on what you desire and not what you're trying to avoid. Remember that where your mind goes, your energy flows. Yeah. I really do feel like there's like something that maybe you guys are like holding on to. And it's like, okay, like I said, like maybe you've had like a great accomplishment recently and now you're kind of just like, there's something within that accomplishment that you're kind of avoiding and you're like, okay, right, let's go on, let's move on to the next thing. And I feel like you're going to have some sort of delay because you're not trying to just sit in the energy of like, hey, I accomplished this great thing. So I really recommend that you guys, you know, take a pause in like trying to make a plan and, you know, sit in the celebration of the energy of the celebration of what you have just accomplished, whether it's that new job, whether it's like your business booming or something of that nature, before you go and make further plans to just to try and accomplish the next thing, you know, because it's great that you've it's really great that you've accomplished something, and I get the eagerness of wanting to to continue on and ride on that success high, but it might come at the detriment to you because, you know, if you're just like, okay, we're on a success high, we're gonna just jump into this next thing, you might be not thinking something through and you might end up falling as a result of that. So let's go ahead and see what karma will you be dealing with for the next 30 days. The way these karma cards work is that they're split into 3 categories: planets, signs, and houses. And essentially it's going to create 3 separate sentences, one for spiritual, one for mental, and one for physical. And one side of the card is action and one side of the card is outcomes. So first we've got the moon. Let's see what sign. Fire signs, what karmic energy are they dealing with in the next 30 days? By the way, guys, this is timeless, so 30 days from whenever you're watching this, not when it's posted. Got one that fell. got moon in Cancer, which is actually, I'm pretty sure Cancer is ruled by the moon, so that's a favorable placement. See the house. In the 9th house. So for spiritual action, defend your feelings as if it or they came from all there is. Mental action, accept attitudes from the past about the philosophies and laws involved. Getting my tongue tied. Physical action, let your feelings tell you how to use your intuition and do it in a big way. So let's see the outcome. So spiritual outcome, the nurturing of intuition to protect spiritual values. Mental outcome, feelings caused by attitudes from the past about long range thinking or travel. And physical outcome, reactions resulting from the history of what is to be shared. So this is interesting. So just to give the moon's in astrology is really about your inner feelings, your emotions, how you go about your emotions, how you express them, etc. So, and we've got the 9th house, which is about like higher learning, long distance travel, think like research, philosophy, things that are of like a higher, yeah, this just higher learning, higher standard, higher ways of thinking, critical thinking, basically. And then we've got it in Cancer. So Cancer is usually like the mother sign, so think like nurturing, family, etc. So you guys might be thinking about like the karma that you might be dealing with in the next 30 days might have stuff to do with like your emotions around like your family, around higher learning, like maybe you're considering going into higher learning in the next 30 days, or you're thinking about applying in the next 30 days. You could be thinking about going overseas, like you want to move overseas, and so you're maybe the karma that you're dealing with is having to like figure out is going to be tied to you going overseas in the next 30 days. I feel like that if you are planning to go overseas, I feel like that's going to be more so people who have already planned out like a trip sometime in the next 30 days, versus, just you on a whim being like, I'm just going to book this ticket and go. Because this is not that kind of energy. This is more like you've meticulously planned this out, thought this out about like going overseas. Maybe there is somebody overseas, like somebody that you're thinking of that's overseas, like you have a family member overseas or or a loved one, a friend that is overseas, and maybe you're thinking about them, and there's some sort of karma within that that you will be dealing with in the next 30 days. What else? You could also be dealing with some karma that has to do with your family, especially if you are, your family are immigrated from one country to another. For example, my family is from Kenya. My parents immigrated from Kenya to the United States, so I am the child of immigrants. So that could be something that you resonate with. It's like, oh, your parents were immigrants, or your family immigrated from one country to another. Take it how it resonates. You could be thinking about that or dealing with some karma around that. So let's see what kind of changes you got going on in your love life. So fire signs, changes in love life for the next 30 days. Love life for the next 30 days. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see, we've got chaser, chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So maybe you are leaving that kind of energy, saying, hey, I'm not going to be a chaser in this relationship. I let go of those energies for my highest and greatest good. Let's see what else. Anything else, Spirit? There we go. We got coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Yeah, you guys are growing out of this chaser dynamic that you might have had in past relationships, where you're just like, I'm no longer going to chase after others. You know, I'm going to let go of that energy. We've got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Yeah, maybe you've experienced, like maybe this last relationship or just last dynamic that you've had with somebody. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a committed relationship. You were just like, you experienced some sort of heartbreak, some sort of deception, and you're kind of like, that's it, I'm done. I'm no longer letting this happen in my love life. I'm letting this go. This is no longer for me. I will no longer engage in this activity. And I love that for you guys. That is like some true growth right there. Let's see, what else can we get? I want to get 2 more cards. Let's see if I can. One flew out. But I want to get one more before I pick that one up. Ooh, 2 more came out. All right, let's see what fell on the floor. We've got boat. Receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yeah. So I feel like you guys are really are in a energy of like these next 30 days of moving on, getting what you need and moving on. We've also got healthy choices. Oh my God. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Yeah, you guys are going to be much happier in your love life. And then we've got the twin flame. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So in the next 30 days, you could be getting more into alignment with meeting your twin flame, if that is a journey that you are willing to partake on. I will say that not everybody in this life has their twin flame, or comes into union, or at least comes into union with their twin flame. But you could be on a journey of like aligning yourself more with your twin flame, either for this life or the next. It just really depends on, you know, what you believe in, because not everybody believes in the whole twin flame journey or in twin flames. It could just be that you are aligning more in the next 30 days when you know, let go of this chaser energy, and you know, go through that kind of change, and you start to receive what you need and stuff, and making more healthy choices for yourself, especially in love. You could be aligning yourself more with who whom you are supposed to be with in this life. So let's go ahead and see what self-care do you need to prioritize. This could also help you with your love life. So, because I truly feel like sometimes when you prioritize yourself, it really does help you align with getting align with your soulmate or the person that you're meant to be with. So we've got connect with the earth, number 13. So maybe taking some nature walks. I know in the US currently, where most of the people who watch me are, it is fall season. So it's getting a lot cooler in some areas. So it might be a lot better to like, it might be a lot easier for, especially if you live in like the South or something. It's not so hot anymore. It might be easier to go ahead and like take some walks outside. Just enjoy nature, connect with the earth, maybe put your bare feet in the grass and actually feel the grass between your toes. But yeah, any way that you feel like you can connect with the earth. So self-care that my fire signs need to prioritize. Maybe go to the pumpkin patch, if that is available where you live, or an apple orchard. I'm also hearing a farmer's market. Let's see, we got aromatherapy. Yes, make sure that you're putting some really good smelling stuff in your space, your home. Maybe burn some incense. Simmer pots are really popular around the fall time, so maybe get some cinnamon, some oranges. What else? You could also do apples versus oranges. You kind of make it like or like maybe boil some apple cider and make some like hot apple cider. That would make your house smell really good. That would be really good aromatherapy, and just like add some cinnamon in there. What else? You could also do some rosemary. Rosemary would be really good for, abundance and stuff. If you want to bring some abundance into your home. If you're needing you need to feel a little bit more calm, use some lavender, like lavender essential oil, or if you can get like actual lavender, and boil that that would really be helpful to you. So let's get one more. What self-care do my fire signs need to prioritize? What self-care does my fire signs need to prioritize? With the aromatherapy, just be careful if you have pets, and make sure that you're not burning something that is toxic to them, or just be careful when it comes to the scents, because some scents or plants and stuff are toxic to animals. Get one more. There we go. We got two more. So we've got clean your space. Yeah. Might be a good time to do some decluttering. If you've got a depression room, time to get that cleaned up. It might be a little bit hard. Maybe get a close friend who wouldn't, judge you on the state of your room to help you, or the state of your space to help you. But yeah, clean up your space, make it get it all tidy. Maybe rearrange some things that could help with the flow of energy in your house. And then we got connect with your crystals. If you are a fire sign, some red crystals would be really good for you, like carnelian or ruby, even jasper. Like there's a variety of types of jasper though. I'm thinking of like it's not red jasper, it's like a sandy kind of, like a red sandy kind of color jasper. I can't remember the actual name off the top of my head. But yeah, connecting with some crystals could be really helpful for you. They do, if you go to a metaphysical store, they will usually sell crystals, and most stores have like little signs on their crystals that say like what the crystal is and what they're meant for. So maybe you look at some red ones to get an idea of what you want. So a couple of them fell. I'm going to take the one that left. A couple of cards fell, but I'm going to take the one that stayed in my hand. So we've got number 33, I am expanding. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. So yeah, you guys are in an energy of where you truly are. Anything that you manifest at this time will come into fruition. Just forewarning, it might not come right away, right when you're wanting it, but it's going to come to you at the right time. But right now, like you're in an energy where your power to manifest is heightened. So it might come quickly. I'm going to tell you though, we're currently at the time that, if you're watching this at the time that I'm posting, we're currently in an eclipse season. So be very specific about what you're trying to manifest. Just be very specific about what you're trying to manifest. And if you're trying to manifest money, make sure that you, like if you're using like a money bowl or something like that, add some lavender to your little manifestation. Maybe a little bit of like lavender oil or something like that. That way, if you're manifesting money, it comes to you in a way that is peaceful and not chaotic. Just because eclipse season is very chaotic. But yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. If you liked it, please give this a big thumbs up, or just react to the video. Comment down below, tell me how this resonated for you. I would love to hear if this resonated for you. And please hit the subscribe or the follow button. I would truly appreciate your support. Thank you guys again for letting me for trusting me to read your cards, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.